All right, guys, this is a 1996 Toyota Crown, and it's a JDM right-hand drive. As you guys can see, it's in really good condition. The wheels are obviously aftermarket. It's got 20-inch wheels on it. The name brand is Azad, and low-profile tires. The tint is aftermarket on it. The windshield is tinted too. I think it's 20-25% on it. The car has not been cleaned. This is just how it came, so don't mind the scratches, the oxidation, and everything that you see on the car. It's got a straight pipe exhaust on it too. It's just a 2-inch straight pipe, and there's a tip welded on there. I'm not too sure about the exhaust tip that's on there, but we'll see. This is just a walk around. We're just gonna get in the car and drive. The most important, the coolest thing about this car is that it's a 2.4 liter turbo diesel. The trim level of this car is Royal Extra, which I think is like the medium trim. I don't pay much attention to the trims. I just try to find the cleanest ones I can, the best conditioned ones I can get. Anyways, let's get in it and drive. All right. So as you guys can see, pretty plain dashboard compared to what we're used to these days in cars, but I like it that way. It's pretty basic, big buttons, and just, you know, everything that you need but nothing that you don't need. Power locks, power windows, you got the side view mirrors of power. The mirrors fold too, as you can see. Fog lights, obviously a key. It has power locks, but I don't have the remote for it. I'm sure we could put an aftermarket one in there. Very basic AC. It's got climate control in it. This is an aftermarket sound system, and that's about it. Cigarette lighter. This is where you put your coins in, and automatic transmission, traction control. This is for power if you're towing something. I don't know what you would tow with this. And this is snow. It has a CD changer in the back too, so you can see this is the CD changer control, and this is to control what number CD is in there and everything. I haven't used it. I don't even know if it works, but it's there. And that's about it. Oh, so it's got a straight pipe on it, but let's see if you guys can hear it. All right, let's drive it. It is surprisingly very quiet compared to other Toyota diesels that I've driven. It is surprisingly quiet. Bear with me a second, I'm just trying to adjust the camera a little bit. Alright, so I don't know if you guys can hear the exhaust. It's not too loud. It drones just a little bit, but not much. I don't know if you guys can see the speedometer or not, but this one's got 141,000 miles on it. Very easy to drive. I know a lot of, you know, there's one question that I get asked all the time is how do you feel driving about on the right hand side of the road when this is a left-hand drive country? For those of you who don't know, I'm in the US in Florida, and the best answer I can give for that is that, you know, it's just riding a bicycle. It doesn't really make a difference what side of the car you're sitting on. Everything else is exactly the same. The only difference between a right-hand drive car and a left-hand drive car is that the turn signal is on your right hand, when on a left-hand drive car, the turn signal is on your left hand. So other than that, it's pretty much the same. There's really no difference whatsoever. It drives the same. We're on a backcountry road right now, single lane, but we're doing about 90 kilometers, which is probably about 50 miles an hour. As I told you guys, this is a 1996 Toyota Crown, and it's a Toyota Crown, 1996, 2.4 liter turbo diesel, automatic transmission. It's got 4-speed with an overdrive. When you're doing about 70 miles an hour, it's probably running about 2,700 RPM. That's the only one thing that holds back this car, is that it's geared low for Japan. So if you're doing 75 miles an hour, you're doing 3,000 RPM. Is it a big deal? No. I've driven this thing 1,300 kilometers so far in the US, and I haven't had any trouble with it. I like it. I like driving it. As I said, basic interior. The seats are cloth. The headliner is cloth, velour. It's fun to drive these cars on the back roads, especially in Florida over here. Although Florida is growing vastly, they're building everything around here too. I'm in Dade City, Florida. We're heading towards San Antonio, Florida right now from Dade City. But this is just a quick drive to show you guys it's not any different to drive a right-hand drive vehicle than anything else. It's almost exactly the same. You're just sitting on this side of the car. Everything else is exactly the same. Just stay in your lane. The only trouble which sometimes you'll have is if you're going on a single lane road like we are right now, and then you want to pass a car in front of you, it's a little difficult to see ahead of the car in front of you because you're sitting on the right hand side of the road. The solution to that is maintain your distance from the car in front of you, back up a little bit, and then you simply pass the car. Be safe about it. Give yourself plenty of room, give yourself plenty of time. Make sure there's nobody coming from the other side. all you gotta do is just, like, you know, so if we wanted to pass this car in front of us, you know, right now we can see that, hey, there's a car coming. But you just gotta maintain your distance, you know, more than this. And obviously make sure that the line in the middle is checkered and it's not a solid line. Other than that, there's literally no difference in driving a right-hand drive car. I've driven this Crown, as I said, about 1,300 kilometers, and this thing does 450 miles a tank, which is a 16-gallon diesel tank. I didn't really calculate how many miles per gallon this is, but it does really good. Right now, I think the last time I filled it up, it was $60 to fill it up, 16 gallons. I think diesel right now is just a little above $4.20, I think. As you guys can see, it's pretty country out here. I don't know how long the country part's gonna last, because they're building subdivisions left and right. There's people from New York, Michigan, moving down here like crazy. But whatever little country we have left down here, you guys can see it's pretty. The wheels that I have on this car are 20 inches. The brand name is Azad. I'm not sure where they're made or what they are. I just thought they looked good and there was a good deal, so I bought them. The tires on the wheels are Lexan, something like that. They're low profile tires. I think I forget what the exact specs are for the tires. But they're wide, they don't rub. This car has not been lowered. It has the original suspension. I am thinking about putting either coilovers or coils just to lower it about 1.5 inches, 2 inches. I haven't decided which way I'm gonna go. This car is for sale, and if you guys have any questions, just message me and ask away. If you guys have any other questions about the car, let me know. This car got here from Japan approximately probably 2 weeks ago. I haven't had much time to do anything with it. I haven't even cleaned it properly. As soon as I get some time, I'll probably paint correct it, get the paint looking the best it can. It does have some paint imperfections on the hood, roof, and the trunk. But again, it is a black car. Black cars are very hard to keep clean. And any imperfection just pops out at you. But I'll see what I can do with the paint correction part, see how it goes. I don't think I'll be able to paint correct every imperfection, but usually it's not that hard. I can usually get the car looking pretty good. I think we're just gonna try to make a U-turn here and go back. See, That's the only trouble with right-hand drive cars, because your turn signal is on your right hand, when on left-hand drive cars the turn signal is on your right hand side. So if you switch between left-hand and right-hand drive cars, you will find yourself hitting the wiper blades. But once you get used to it, it's pretty simple. The main things about these cars is the engine runs really good. Actually, I'm surprised by how peppy, how fast this car is. I wasn't expecting a 2.4 liter turbo diesel to be this fast. But again, this car only weighs 3,300 pounds. I'm not exactly sure how much it is, but it's pretty close to 3,300 pounds. I forgot exactly how much it is. It means it holds coolant temperature perfectly. The fuel gauge works, the RPM meter works.